Hello, everyone's. I'm Lady T506. Welcome to my channel. I am here for the Have and Have Not Season 5, Episode 31-32. I'm not really sure. I'm going to try to get that together. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. So, we have a standoff between Candace and Charles Obama. Shout out to Random TV Reviews. He's back to claim her as the first lady. He lets her know first off, because she's talking about something. I will call the police. Like, I am the president elect. We have already swept your room. Your phone has been scrambled. There is nothing you can do. It's like, we know all the stuff that you've been going through and what you've been doing. We got you out of jail. Now we come to find out you running a prostitution ring. Some dude that was after us ended up getting pushed out the window, which actually helped us. That whole murder of Quincy, we got you off, and you didn't want to have your brother go down for that. So now Jeffrey going down from that. Okay, but all the stuff you've been doing and all the covering up you've been doing and all the cover up we've been doing, you would make a great candidate for first lady. Candace is looking like, I don't know what you've been smoking on, but nothing about me says first lady. He's like, well, what if I would go oops upside your head? Now this gets her attention. Like, now what now? Now he says I would never do that, but I know you like a thug boy or a thug man in your life. Actually, I like a thug woman. That's what I see in you. You a ride or die. You a thug, and I like that about you. It keeps me on my toes. And she's looking like, you want a thug woman. That's what you want as your first lady. But she's like, something's not right about you. You know that I used to escort. I was selling my tail for money as an escort. And you think you can just come in here, slap some paint on me, and call me first lady? That's not how it works. But the fact that you know these things about me and you're so happy about that makes me question you. So no, I will not be your first lady. Okay? I will not. So you go ahead and leave out my room. He lets her know you will be my first lady. Like almost kind of in a threatening type of way. Like you will be the first lady. So go ahead and get your wave. Well, no, this is Miss America. Go ahead and get your smile on and practicing that because you will be the first lady. Okay. So Mitch tells Benny that my people, they still after you. We haven't got the Grandma Rose to call off the official hit. Just because we know that you didn't do it, the hit is still out there. And I can't, I'm supposed to meet up with Grandma Rose at the restaurant. So I'm going to just need you to lay low, okay? Lay low for real, for real. So Benny, he's upset because, like, I gave them the money. Yeah, but they want the interest. I'm like, okay. I guess they wanted their money all at once. Like, I paid you what I owe you, and I got to pay the interest all at once. They're like, no, they want all of their money. So Benny said he not signing anything. And I mean, if anybody deserved the money, it should have been Benny because Wyatt ran him down the car and left him for dead. Like, okay, what's her name? Catherine paid for Benny's bills. Okay, his hospital bills and all that stuff. Okay, that's good. But what about Wyatt? Wyatt has yet to be has yet to pay for his crime. He didn't pay for hurting that little girl, and he or killing that little girl, and he has not paid for running Benny down and leaving him for dead. So if anybody should owe that, be able to get that money, it should be Benny this time. That's why money should go to Benny. But anyway, Hannah's doing her old song and dance and how it's wrong for us to keep that money. That money's not your money. You know what your sister did for that money. We can't keep that in people's money. You know what she does every episode. I'm like, okay, Hannah, excuse me. Drinking my coffee. I needed my coffee today because I have a flight this evening. That's why I'm trying to get through with these videos. Okay. Now y'all, the cleanup crew comes in so they can pretty Candace up. And the fact that they are shading her right in front of her face just about took me out. Cause they Landon is there. Ain't that his name? The one who he wanna get with President Charles Obama. But anyway, he's there. We got a woman who didn't just cleaned up Candace's image to the public, And we had some other woman there standing holding clothes, and it's like he's like, I'm telling you right now, she is a lot to go with. You know, you seen her clothes in there. It's all like I'm an escort clothes, a lot of tightness and a lot of sparkle. He didn't say that, but I'm paraphrasing. He was like, yeah, we're gonna have to work with it. And Candace is sitting there on the bed, like, excuse me, what's going on? It's like, we're here to get you a new wardrobe. We didn't sign you up for some etiquette classes, and you might want to lose a little weight. You ever heard of Weight Watchers, girl? I'm like, Candace is not big by any means, but y'all want her to lose weight. That is a bad image to set for little girls out here. I'm just gonna say that. And Candace was like, I don't know why y'all keep on talking. I'm not gonna be the first lady. He's like, you have no choice. He has picked you. There's a whole lot of women that he could have picked, but he picked you to be his first lady. This is your life. Okay, get used to it. And wherever you try to run, we will find you because he is the president elect. I don't care if you go out of the country, we will find you and bring you back here. So we're going to get you some new clothes. You're going to go to these etiquette classes and you're going to smile about it. But y'all, the cheerleader for foolishness that is in me. I was like, girl, Candace, go ahead and do that and show up your mama. You know, show up Jen and Catherine too. And a little bit of Veronica and David. As you coming out as the first lady of the United States. And they tried to be governor and lieutenant governor, and that didn't happen for them. So that would just be a slap in the face to Jim, David, Catherine, Veronica, and your mama. I'm just saying. If you want to be real messy, you should go ahead and do that. So Hannah tells Catherine that Benny won't sign over the money. Jim all in the background eavesdropping talking about some. He gets to call her out of her name, talking about something. If you don't get the money, I will get the money for you. And Hannah's like, you ain't gonna be sitting up here threatening me. He was like, the only reason we in this mess because you was laying down with my daughter. So I wasn't laying down with your daughter. I was doing a little something else with your daughter, but laying wasn't it. And it's like, ugh. But that's the problem. You was over there doing that with my daughter. You tried to have her killed, which she don't know all that, and then she took you for your money. Y'all stole it, and then she stole some more money from y'all. It's all your fault. If you had been laying with her, we wouldn't be in this situation right here now, would we? So, Hannah said she quitting. She said, I'm going to give you back that money. I'm going to give you back my car. Because Jim talking about some you running around in here in my dead daughter's car. She's like, look here, Miss Catherine. I'm going to give y'all back that money. I'm going to give you back that car. And I'm not working here no more. She's like, well, I'm not Jim. She's like, you not Jim. But you married to him, okay? So I ain't got time for this no more. So she storms off. Catherine, she all mad about like, is Catherine's love for Hannah more than the hate that she has for Jim? Because I thought she was gonna do that. Didn't come out right. Like, that she love more. She love Hannah more, that she would kill Jim to get him out of her life, so Hannah would continue to work for them. I don't know. So Derek, he rolls up and she's so mad because what Jim been talking about. She's like, you know what? I ain't even gonna take this car. I'm gonna give them back that house because she's finally realizing that everything that I have is because of them. Catherine gave me their dead daughter's car, which I shouldn't say it like that. I'm living in her house. Like, I don't own nothing. I barely own the clothes on my back. I can't be doing this no more. I was like, for a second, it was kind of starting to sound like she wanted to keep the money, but Hannah ain't finna do that. I don't know what Catherine can do to make Hannah want to keep that money. Just saying. So Wyatt get to calling Candace, and I'm like, first of all, how did you get Candace's number? Like, I'm pretty sure Jim don't have that number anymore. How? But anyway, Tyler Perry Land. Why get to calling Candace because he got a proposition for her. Like, I know you stole my money and you can't get it back right now. I just heard my mom, my dad, and your mom arguing. You don't like your mama, I don't like my parents. So how about I'll hook you up to where you can steal some money from my mama. Now this is piqued Candace's interest. Like, I do need some money. And it don't look like I'm gonna be able to get that money that I stole from you. But I'm like, girl, you just gonna be digging yourself in a bigger ditch. I'm just saying. But like, since Charles Obama, shout out to Random TV Reviews, since he is like got her off on all those other things, is he gonna be able to get her off on running a prostitution ring? Just asking. So y'all, we finally see some type of medical attention being displayed on David because y'all know he been laying up in that bed with his back burned off since the season came back on. And he is, was it the season came back? But however long he been laying up in that bed with his back burnt off. He ain't been sedated once. We ain't did no kind of treatment on him, but finally they done did some little grafts on him and put somewhat of a little covering on his back to make it seem like, yeah, he done had some procedure done while he's sitting up and awake and alert. Okay. So Justin been blowing up Madison phone. Now Madison out here giving Jeffrey some spousal abuse pamphlets. Like he can read the signs on the wall. This man to be abusing you, cause ain't no way he be popping up and acting like this and calling my line 50, 11 times if he wasn't an abusive person. I was like, he ain't got to be in the, well, has he been abusive, Jeffrey? It's a lot of scare tactics. It's on the line of being abusive. And Jeffrey's like, well, I'm a dude. Like, I can't get physically. Yeah, you can. Anybody, man on man, woman on woman, woman on man, man on woman, they could be beating each other. Just because you're a man doesn't mean anything. And right on cue, who would show up? But Justin. He's wondering how come Madison ain't been answering his calls. I called you 50, 11 times. Madison's like, you know what? I'm going to just excuse myself because this ain't got nothing to do with me. I did want to kind of get with you once I found out we both gay, but I ain't got this time. I ain't got time for this drama in my life. I be out here saving patients to be stressed. I ain't got time to be stressed and trying to get with you and this crazy man around. So Justin's like, I have all the time in the world to be popping up on you now that your other friend got me arrested. But I'm like, or suspended. Well, do you remember that you was trying to get this man heroin? Shout out to Omar Devine Little from The Wire. I love that. Anyway, let me not get sidetracked. So, how come you ain't come to see the new place that I got for us? He's like, because you crazy. Okay. Like, and you be stalking me, so I ain't got time for that. And then, like, David goes into cardiac arrest. So now this really got Jeffrey, like, all stressed out. Like, my daddy's back is burnt up. Now he's going to cardiac arrest. You coming up to me every 5 seconds trying to see what I'm doing. You trying to give Wyatt heroin. You just doing too much. So y'all, that was a just if I left it. Oh yeah, Veronica went over to the hotel and was talking to Arcade and gave him some money. Like, look here, she didn't spill some coffee on the dude's hands. Like, much you need to go to the hospital. He looked at you crazy. You need to go to the hospital. That's where Jeffrey's at. But I'm like, okay, you think she crazy? You don't know what the crazy that's at the hospital that is Justin. You seen a little bit of it, but you ain't seen him in full on crazy. So I don't know what you gonna do, because you got crazy with Veronica and you got crazy with Justin. So that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment or video response. Like always, thank my subscribers and the people who watch my video. If you're new, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. If you're returning, welcome back. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.